Emotions are complex reactions that involve both our minds and our bodies. They're a normal and natural part of life. Everyone experiences emotions, even though they might express them in different ways. Emotions can be positive or negative, and they can range from mild to intense. There are 6 basic emotions that are considered universal across all cultures. They are happiness, sadness, fear, anger, surprise, and disgust. In addition to these basic emotions, there are many other complex emotions like excitement, anxiety, and pride. These complex emotions are a mix of basic emotions. Now, I'll explain how emotions affect us both mentally and physically. When we experience an emotion, our brain releases certain chemicals that cause changes in our body. For example, when we're happy, our brain releases chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which make us feel good. When we're afraid, our brain releases chemicals like adrenaline and cortisol, which prepare us to respond to danger. Emotions can affect our thoughts, our decision-making, and our memories. For example, when we're angry, we might have thoughts that are aggressive or vengeful. When we're sad, we might have thoughts that are negative or pessimistic. Emotions can also affect our decision-making. When we're afraid, we might make decisions that are based on avoiding danger. One of the most noticeable ways emotions affect our bodies is through our facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice. For example, when we're happy, we might smile, stand up straight, and speak in a cheerful tone. On the other hand, when we're sad, we might frown, slouch, and speak in a quiet voice. Emotions can also affect our hearts, our breathing, and our digestion. They can even impact our sleep and our energy levels. So now that we've talked about how emotions affect us, I'll explain how to manage them in a healthy way. This is important because when emotions are unmanaged, they can be harmful to our health and our relationships. There are lots of ways to manage emotions, but one of the most effective is through emotional regulation. This involves recognizing and accepting our emotions, understanding where they come from, and learning to respond in a healthy way. For example, if we're feeling angry, we might take a few deep breaths and try to understand why we're angry. We can then decide if our anger is justified, and if it is, we can take steps to solve the problem that caused it. Stay healthy and don't let your emotions control your life. Let them guide you instead.